This is how we grow. Gotta give it up sometimes. It's gold. And knowing when to kill your pride. There's no one to blame. Nothing really stays the same. This is how we grow. Sometimes we hold on to let go.
Oh, hello. Oh, we're back today. Back in the same spot we were yesterday. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe that was what the problem was yesterday with moving. Figured it out. Hey, Durder. So maybe before we just jump right back into the story. I wanted to let you know that there was, so obviously there's a lot of news going on about TwitchCon and stuff, but there was some Neverwinter news. There was like a, I think this was it. Here it is. There was a blog post that came up about inventory updates and more. So, finding and filtering items, inventory bag management, moving multiple items in inventory, a potion tray context menu, an injury kit use from the HUD, default name for companions, pinned currency display, equipped vanity pets, and additional fashion library slots, which can be purchased with AD Astral Diamonds. So, kind of a highlight of it, like it looks like all quality of life improvements. So, fashion library slots, so you can purchase up to an additional 100 extra slots for your library with AD, which is good. Seeing your current vanity pet should be much easier. Summon Vanity Pet now has its own display at the Vanity Pet inventory section. You have in currency, so whatever currency you're currently working on is going to apparently show up like above like in the area, I guess, where you're in. It's going to show. It's going to have a default companion name already in there when you equip it, so you don't have to think of a name before it equips. You can go back and you can and change it later if you wish. Makes it easier to, I guess, rather than nicknames, makes it easier to figure out which one's which. Injury kits are going to be able to, you're going to be able to activate them from like going over the HUD self options menu instead of having to navigate around. On a console, you can equip potion tray items with the potion tray as focus. You do not have to open your inventory. We have added the same functionality to PC so that a right click on a potion tray slot brings up an item picker option showing all items that could go into that slot. You don't have to open your inventory at all. If the slot is empty, the item will be moved. If the slot is full, the items will be swapped. Moving multiple items, you can now select multiple items and move them as a group. When one item is selected, use Control left click on PC. Keep pressing on X on the game box or square on PS4. Add items to the group. Once you're done, dragging or moving any item to the group will move the whole group. You have to move the group to an empty inventory slot, and the group will fill an empty slot. And then they add different sorting. So if you want stuff coming in to a specific bag when it first comes in, it'll go to that bag, etc. And then a search filter. You'll have a text box that you can open at the top, start typing, I guess, the item, and it'll search through your stuff. So there you go. There's some Neverwinter news. I hopped on to a New World the other night. Herder was there, obviously, poking around. It looks like I will have to get my skills back up again. Like, alright, and remember some of the stuff in the remember some stuff Because I can't remember. That's close to me. Oh. Like some of the, I guess some of the things with the dungeons, I don't remember some of the mechanics. So, I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to go back and. So I was actually considering doing like New World today as a stream, but I did say that I was going to do this today. So tomorrow maybe we'll go to New World and see what we can see. We're not gonna. There's obviously not the new stuff's not going to be there. So maybe I should just give up and just do this. Do an auto level up for now. Oh, we got spiders galore here. I did already, you know. What the hell are you guys doing? You're attacking everything in the wild. There's a spider over there. Trying to get to here though. That's a big spider. Well, there's like 4 of them.
Stars will guide us out of here, I hope.
Got that done. Alright. Got a chest here. Dead people. Completed the quest. Talking about. Got waylaid by spiders, apparently. One little guy, I think he got away from it. Alright, we gotta go to another map mark. We got a rift. Nobody ever said, like, exploring a desert isn't boring. But it's the nooks and crannies. Nooks and crannies make all the difference. Alright, so we got some stuff coming up. What are you guys all upset about? Oh. Got some serious demon action. Yeah. Looks like we got a few things over here. Looks like maybe a skull up at the top there, so maybe that's first spot. So we, as we explore the other areas, we can pick up the shards.
Let's take a look.
Yes, let's take a look. The journal, not a good day. Sandstorm blew in for hours. I was almost bitten in half by one of those terrible spiders, making the fire nice, bright tonight. Discovered one interesting thing in all the mess, the name of the place. I puzzled it from some carvings in the door. Al Rapartha, a place where we meet in peace. I hope they found me. Oh, there's something hidden here too. A journal. I didn't think the hissing waves would be so lively, but there are hunters prowling the dunes. One of them showed me a hidden watering hole and some fine spots to camp. I asked her about the old thing, but she didn't even know what a thaig was until I explained dwarves had more cities than just Orzammer. She clearly thinks I'm barmy, coming all the way here to study the ruins. Polite about it though. The statues here were chiseled thousands of years ago, I'm sure of it. Either these people love dwarven architecture, or the commonly known fact that dwarves never built cities on the surface is wrong. This is the stuff old world famous trees are made of. Oh, only two. Oh, they're very close to one another too. Lonely light. Someone's lit a brazier full of oil here, possibly acts as a guiding light should anyone need to find this rocky outcropping in the dark. Does look like to be a whole set of runes down there. And a hunter. I think we've been down there though before, right? There's a camp we've already opened. Let's go in the direction that we were still heading way. Oh, they're getting harder, I have
All
to
you
say.
can see in the desert.
Hmm. Probably should head back to the camp. Oh, there's a tomb there? Yeah. We'll get the shards. Go back to the camp. Repot up. Can we just travel to the camp from here? Yep. No need to run back there. Alright.
Nothing to report, sir.
Hey, how's it going, Ravensburn? All good? How's your Thanksgiving going? It's like a regular day. Going okay. I was thinking, I was playing around in New World a little bit last night, just sort of sorting out my inventory, I guess, probably more than anything else. I was thinking I don't really have a lot of the... I've forgotten most of the mechanics in dungeons. Tried to do a dungeon last night and it was a little rough. I think I may need to go back to New World a little bit early just to sort of brush up on my New World stuff. Because I'm a little rough on mechanics. There's a few dungeons I haven't even done. You still need to get these. Big camp. Where is everybody? Oh, logging. Always need the logs. Frosty rags. Alright, we got a camp up ahead. Looks like there's mountain climbing up ahead for us. Oh, there's a big tomb. I guess we can't do this in combat. Keeps putting us in combat.
We're not getting in that way.
The Venatori want these tombs. Let's see if they
4
found
slaves
another
injured
way
and
in.
10 crushed under the rock. Couldn't excavate this entrance with 50 if we keep losing so many. I propose we dig down from the top. There's no other way to reach the tomb without risking a rock slide. Leave this note for the others. I must inform the overseer about the reduction in labor. Looks like we're doing some rock climbing. There's what's killing us. That's what's throwing us off here, or whatever the scroll is or something. Alright, so we got this road here. Maybe we'll follow the road. Maybe that'll take us up the hill. There's a lot of guys there. Let's pull some here. Keep them in front of us. Get them all? Looks like maybe we did. Alright. Search pattern alpha. Take a reconnoiter of the surrounding area. Oh, from the silent quarter. There are eyes on me when I rest. When the rest of the camp is asleep, or during the day when the animals rest, the ancient dwarves who inhabited this place could not have known, as they are deaf to the song of the Fade, but the veil in the waist must have been thin, even before the Elder Ones sundered open the sky. To that end, watch Corinx. Your cousin has grown suspiciously quiet since we arrived. He's also been seen leaving the Overseer's camp at night. Say nothing, but follow him the next time he wanders and report to me. Oh, there's another skull up here, too. Put food in the mess hall. Don't worry, Darter. It's not fish. What?
Your order, the Grey Wardens.
What
All right,
about them?
we're gonna go
The
down.
Wardens see themselves the world's defense.
We're going down
against
into
the blood,
the
do they not?
into this.
Yes? Why do you sound so skeptical? Doesn't everyone know this?
When an archdemon rises, they slay. What will they do when all the archdemons are slain?
Retire?
Without archdemons, there can be no blights. Is that the reasoning?
Right. Where are you going with this?
Nowhere. I hope they are correct.
The journal. It's a paragon. The man who led the people here, who built this city, was Master Smith Paragon Farlow. Legend says he died in the deep roads during a war between two thags. He used his rune work to build fantastic weapons of destruction. If he escaped up here, that means the records are wrong, or someone 1,000 years ago tried to pretty up the truth about his leaving. The most talented shaper of runes in dwarven history, escaping with his entire house to the surface. Now that will fluff some beards in this shaperate. My father said our old family business used to be near an archway that was part of Farrell's Paragon statue. I wish I could have shown him this. He's the one who wanted to believe our ancestors in the stone were still guiding us. Be nice to think it were true, old man. Alright, so we've got more of those right here. Looks mostly stripped bare, but there is like that's open. But it does have a flame thingy. Be lighted? I don't know. Oh, another ladder down. Oh wait, there's a thing here. Master Fire Room?
There's an elven artifact nearby. The wards are working.
Oh, here we go. Another tablet puzzle. But in the sand was stone, strong and true. Earl hewed the stone and built as great anything in the deep. The sun burned above the oceans of sand. And with his son's help, he ensured the Theg prospered and grew. Well, clearly there's an order for this, so I'm thinking this is first. Okay. So then... I think it's this one. But in the sand was stone, strong and true. So that's 2, right? Girl hewed the stone and built as great as big and any deep. That's 3. Yep. Well, that leaves this last one.
Look at this place. Know why it lasted so long? Siege mentality. It may be above ground, but the old dwarves built this city like a mountain might fall on it.
When did you study architecture?
You learn a few things about walls after knocking enough of them down.
It's per belt of melee defense. I'm thinking that's gonna go on Iron Bowl? What's he wearing right now? Cold resistance? Yeah. Hey, Star Weaver. I'm doing well. What's going on with you? We're just playing Dragon Age Inquisition. First playthrough for me, to be honest. Kind of like a little puzzles along the way. You have several of the Dragon Age games, but you don't know what order I should play them in? It's been a very long time since, like, they're almost entirely separate games. Like, in many, like, I mean, the lore and the basis of the lore is pretty much the same. But even the format of the games, like, to a large extent, is even different. It's like basically, you can see the evolution as it sort of, because I mean, the team that made it, BioWare, like, they were evolving as they were going through, like, the different versions, right? So, like, the first one is almost like Baldur's Gate. If you ever played Baldur's Gate, like the original Baldur's Gates, not like Baldur's Gate 3 or Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, but kind of like the original. It's very much like that. So there's a strategy sort of play to it, but the story is excellent. It's probably, people have said it's probably one of the best story games, like since Baldur's Gate. Like, it's like the culmination of that whole particular genre of games. Yeah, so Dragon Age 2 was the first step. It's kind of like the midpoint between this game and Dragon Age, like the Ultimate, like the Origins. So because, like, there's a lot more like third person camera as opposed to sort of like a Diablo or like a tabletop, like a RPG sort of like view. You're much more in the action. The story is much more played out, like with, you know, you interacting with the characters on screen and cutscenes, etc. Whereas before, it was very like there's this, you know, you'd see text boxes of conversations. And then Dragon Age 3 is kind of like the culmination of all that. They did sort of change it from the traditional sort of, you know, you go on a quest and you spend like maybe an entire journey just in one dungeon, to more like small dungeons with a lot more open world interaction and some politics. They tried to mix in politics as well. So like an area would be essentially like one dungeon that you would have done in the other ones. So like I say, it's very much like indicative of the industry as a whole. When they went from a when they went from like the standard old traditional Dungeons and Dragons sort of tabletop all the way to to sort of like a third person action. Now you can actually, and the characters in here also, you know, have conversations with you as well. And then this looks more like a dungeon C3. Well, you can switch you can also switch how you play it too. Like you can move each individual character around and position them and tell them what to do. So it's kind of a mix in the both, right? I choose not to play like that. Oh, what did I do here? But so I mean, like it's just how you. It just depends on how. Oh, I won't want that. Damn it. But yeah, you can choose how you want to play this game. There's like one of the thing with the mission. The mission thing is basically like a war table, whereas like previously you would go and you talk to somebody and he would give you a mission and you accept it or not. Then they were flagged as main missions. It's the same thing except it's a different format in this. There is apparently a Dragon Age 4 in development. It has been in development for a long time. But one of the things BioWare has been always known for, obviously, if you've played lots of BioWare games, is like they do a lot of story stuff, and they try to make it so that decisions that you make in games have an effect, like on your character and the story. That's one of the things that's interesting. You could play the game and make different choices and end up with different results. We want to go up there if we can get up there. This is far more like RP than an overhead view of tiny characters doing the movement, like you said. Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, this is why I prefer it. This is much more like action-based. Like I mean, one of the things that I used to do, I still play it to a certain degree, like Neverwinter Online. Neverwinter Online, I always thought that there was a relationship, like between beyond like the story and the land and like the different modules that are in Neverwinter. Like it's an MMORPG that even the gameplay was inspired by like this game. I mean, they came out, like Neverwinter Online came out in like 2013, 2014. This game came out in 2014. You play Dungeons and Dragons Online a little bit. So Dungeons and Dragons Online was before Neverwinter. Dungeons and Dragons was online. I think it was like 3 or 4 years before Neverwinter, and it has like a lot of those type of gameplay like as well. I didn't actually play Dungeons and Dragons online. I found it was. Oh, you do play Neverwinter too? Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, Solus, been thinking. You want to know how this place would be if
You can see they're
Khazaar
talking
took
to
charge?
me or each other.
For Eldon, all of it would be healthier under the Qun. But the war to make that happen, that would be ugly. A lot of good people would die.
You can actually
So
switch
I'm
characters
not hoping it happens.
to play the different characters.
Happy? No, quite the opposite.
They've recently opened up
Come
the
on.
DLC and the
I
race
said
classes
I
in D&D
didn't
Online.
want
Oh,
us to
really?
invade you.
No. You
I
said
think
that
the
God would be bright
yeah,
for
the
all
DLCs
people
were always a
stripped of
problem for me. Like I
individuality.
started playing it
You
and there
only
wasn't
lack
really
the
much
will
open.
to get more blood on your hands.
I think I can get up there. That looks like if I go over there, I'm gonna go down the hill. I think I'm gonna have to go around this way. 'Cause they were paywalled before, weren't they? Like a lot of that was paywall. Looks like we're gonna have to go down before we go up. That looks like a long way down. Oh, there's a fate. There's a portal. All right, I think we're going down the valley here. Wow, that's quite a structure over there. Maybe we can get rid of that portal first. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, we need some of this. Yeah, just like Lotro, but with that game, as you quest and got achievements, you earn more store coin. You could use those to unlock DLC or other stuff in the store, but they also offered a bunch of DLC for free at one point. Oh. I think the free-to-play model is changing quite a bit recently, right? Alright, we're ditching the Veilfire lantern. Oh wow, man. That hurt. I made a bunch of places unlock their stuff. Yeah, every game that's free to play being exactly the same and having the needed gamble box is forbidden in a good part of the world. That spends on your game help that a little. Sadly, WoW still has an iron grip on the game. A free account allows you to level to 20, but if you get a sub, that account is no longer free, so you'd have to have a sub to access it then. Yeah. I mean, I think what's going to happen though is there's obviously like New World, which was a game we're gonna go back to in about a week, I guess, right, guys? About a week. A week we're gonna go check out the new area, but I think we're all looking forward to maybe getting together and playing, like in the new servers, the fresh servers on the 2nd November. But like their pay model. Yeah, no. But the 18th, I'm definitely gonna go back. I want to play the new area. But I mean, like I said, but one of the things is that I think like that model was different than the other models, where you know that was pay one price, right? You get in. We don't know what their eventual long-term model is. Like, are they going to be doing like a subscription base? It doesn't seem likely. Free to play's having a problem. Yeah, I mean, like the old structure of it is they're having to reimagine how they're actually doing free to play. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. And then there's going to be a glut of new games coming out in the next couple of months. So, and at least a couple more MMOs I'm aware of that are going into beta early next year. So, you know, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? There might be a big shakeup. About how they do their business. I think we want to go back down in here. There's stuff we didn't do in there. Let's I think how Overwatch 2 is launching is quite telling, I think. How's that, Turner? Yeah, ESO was buy then play, but there is new DLC and chapters. If they aren't purchased, you can't access them, but ESO Plus gives you access to all the gameplay except the most recent. Well, you're not wrong, Star. Like, I think that, like, ESO is a little bit different in that they have, like, a major update. And I think the major update's every, like, it seems to me almost like every 2 years. But then in between that, they have like DLCs. Overwatch 2, like I thought it was already open. I thought they launched already. I thought it was already launched, and like they are having tons and tons of server problems, people getting disconnected. I haven't been on a few. No, I think it released like I want to say like last week or something. Like there was, you know, everyone was shitting on the monetization in it. That it's going to be it's free to play, but it's way harder than it would have been like the old one was to get stuff. They were stress testing a few weeks back. Yeah, no, I think it came out last week. I remember, like it was there was huge beef about it here. Oh, I'm still on the screen. You guys should have told me I was on the thing, so I can go to here. So let's just see here. We can get some news here. Overwatch 2. Yeah, there you go. 4th of October, but there was a lot of complaints, buggier than Blizzard is admitting. The launch experience has been frustrating for many. Blizzard has quietly fixed Overwatch 2 auto purchase glitch, but refunds are yet to come. Overwatch 2 chat bug is randomly buying skins from the shop. Overwatch 2 status report downtime, SMS, protect, watchpoint pack, whatever. Overwatch 2 bug forces some players into buying skins, suffering from error LC208 after maintenance. Overwatch 2 players stunned console controller aim assist can secretly be enabled on PC. Like it was not a very good launch. Now it went on to Modern Warfare. What's week 1 been like on Overwatch 2? Okay, so let's see here. Last week was Overwatch 2 week, but it wasn't quite the week Blizzard would have imagined. The servers didn't work as they should. There were huge queues to play, and even when people could log in, overcomplicated character unlock systems and bullshit battle passes made for a confusing introduction. Plus, it wasn't clear what was new in the game when you could play it either. There was a feeling of being rushed in beta, like there was a lot of pressure to get Overwatch 2 pushed out. Yeah, I thought you thought you thought it was way worse, really, Dirter? Were the lines like, because I mean there were people like, I mean, actually I'll be honest with you, when New World launched and there was the amount of people that were complaining about the queue times and stuff in it, a lot of people said, hey, this is like what MMOs are about, dude. Like, this isn't your like FPS shooter where, you know, you just log in and it's in a queue and then boom, you're in there playing. Like in the old days of WoW, like you had like people would, you know, they'd be at work and at lunchtime they would remotely log in to start, like, to get in the queue. So by the time they got home for dinner, like at 5 or 6, they would be actually, you know, not too far away from getting into the game. They shot Overwatch down too. Yeah, well, you know they shut it down. But with old time to reclaim items that they have bought there, which failed quite often, and were then in the status claimed, thus lost. Oh. Cash funds that should be transferred were transferred to others, random others. Oh, interesting. Well, that's, yeah. Complainers were banned. I mean, we all know what forum complainers can be like, though, right? We know what they can be like. I guess it just depends on how they actually were complaining, right? Because a lot of times it's how you complain as opposed to the complaining. No, but if they're like, I mean, how many times have you seen this? I paid for this. I paid for this, and now you just taken away. You stolen from me. I'm taking you to court. How many times have you seen shit like that in forums? And like, how often do those people actually get their shit? As opposed to, you know, so I had this thing. Here's a screenshot of when I had it, and now I go in and see I don't have it, and thing it's gone. You need a phone with data to play on PC or console? Why is that? Is it a secure thing? They want you a phone, they only want people with one account, so one phone number, one account or something? Oh, there's a bunch of enemies over around the corner here. Oh, there they are. Well, how old do you have to be to play it? It looks like... Like, I always thought Overwatch, like, basically looked like it was made for, like, a 6-year-old. I mean, it's basically Fortnite graphics, isn't it? I mean, I really, like, some people like that style, I just don't like that style. You guys are all excited about on to getting the next guy. Here they come.
Weapons ready!
Can't get them while you're in there. Get them out of there. Why'd that guy go out? I think I admitted to how old I am by mentioning dial-up. It's alright, dude. You're here with people that are all well aware of dial-up. Wait, there's something else? Oh, there's another guy. What the hell? Where'd you come from, dude? Somebody around here. I can tell. There's somebody here. Where are you? There you are. You may be older than me? I'm 56. So I'm probably, like, I'm older than Dirter, or I think I'm older than Dirter and Ravensburg. But I'm 56. You'll be 60 in January, so there you go. Well, I mean, you have like what, 4 years on me, so back in those days, shit didn't move too fast. Like when I was in high school. When I got to high school, they were still teaching programming, like by for like before we had a local LAN network, so they would, before we were allowed to actually to learn how to program in BASIC, we had to learn how to do punch cards. They thought it was like some kind of trial by fire or some shit like that. So I am aware of punch cards. You know, I'd been to my dad's. Like my dad had they had a computer room. It was a computer in a room full of tubes, where he would come home with boxes of cards that he had to actually like punch or make sure they're in the right order. But yeah, so I am aware. It's just I didn't have to necessarily do it. There's another guy? You gotta find, oh, there's another camp. How did he hit me? I actually leaped out of the way, the son of a bitch. I better take a pot. Oh, we're low on pots. My first programming was writing code on paper, transferring it to cards, handing those in, then getting the cards with it. Else back. And we gotta. Who's this guy? This guy's shooting shit at him? Oh, it's a wizard. I was 9, I went to a college and stacked cards in a set in order to make a picture of a Snoopy dancing out. Oh yeah, the dot matrix printers. I guess that would have been predated that, right? Like a printer that was a full. Okay, we gotta find. Oh, there's a mosaic. ASCII artwork. What you're saying is that you're programming games at an early age. It was like the first iterations of game programming. Inventory's full, fuck you. 129? I don't think I care. $188, that actually might be good. Got anything in here? On the other side of the wall. Oh crap. You got more guys? I think we may have to come back. Well, if we hit to that, maybe if we can hit this camp. We get to that camp? Who's gonna need it more? I think Leo's. Make a beeline. Minis, I had a BBS. I was. Oh, well. We're making a run for the border, ladies and gentlemen. We're low on pots. We don't want to go all the way back. Always stock up with a ridiculous amount of pots. They only have like this thing. You only have a limited amount of inventory. So you're only allowed 8 pots, 8 health pots. That's it. And there's not actually like a. There's not actually a healer class per se.
Excuse me. The air strips the throat.
You can get some like healing from mages. And this may have to go all the way around here. Uh-oh. Well, let's hope we don't run into too much. Can I get up here? No. Oh, yeah, maybe. I guess that's not a way. I'm growing concerned here. We may have to go back. Where's our nearest camp? It's here. Alright, well, let's go there. You were a tabletop player from the late 70s, but became a DMGM in the late 1980s. Through to the 2000s, even gamed my kids as they grew up. Nice. So there's a lot of customization, like for this game, much like there is in the other ones. It's just hidden behind stuff. You go into the character menu, you have different, I guess, I don't know, trees or whatever you want to call them, where then you select a power with boosts or other such things. So, and then you can do a respec or whatever if you want. Alright, so I guess we're heading back. So we're gonna go the other way now, because we can always come down from height. It's trying to get up the heights that's the problem. As a player, I was a ranger multi-class, but never felt that my party members often would forget enough pots. I felt like a healer since I ended up constantly healing them, along with scolding and complaining that they were annoying since I got stuck healing. Yeah, they always expect you to, when the melee guys always expect you to run in and heal them and pick them up when they go down. There we go. I forgot, you know, we're almost full. Maybe we have to clear out our inventory a little bit, maybe. We get some drops. Where's that? Weed. Nothing in here. Let's keep moving on, moving on. I'm not seeing the indicator. We discovered Rock Ridge. You still haven't gotten it. Where is? Guys, you don't need to farm for food. You don't need to kill the antelope. Leave them alone. I was like, what were you doing for the 2 days we were in town? They would mention repairing gear, buying gear at the tavern, among other things. Buy pots? No. We had a healer rook who understood my frustration. Yeah, healers always get, I mean, healers and tanks. Wait, is that a statue? No, it's a rock. I generally like I play a DPS character. A lot of times it is the ranger type class, but I also play tank or healer generally. It's because nobody else wants to do it. Well, I'm gonna miss one, but we need to grab these two. Seemingly a little gate here. I think we should be able to get up there, right? Oh. The ranger has a healing, but come on, buy your own pots. It's such a pet peeve. At least tabletop, though. I've had it in the game. I've had it happen more in a digital game. All right, so this should get us to where we want to go up the top, I'm guessing. Oh. Really? I mean, I guess we don't... Well, let's take a look at what we have in inventory. See if we can ditch some. Weapons. We got any bullshit weapons? Yes. Bullshit. Bullshit. Got 2 of those, we don't need them. Well, actually, we don't need either, because they're both... Yeah, they're both bullshit. Armor, alright. Wait. I think there's a chest down there, damn it. Up. Oh no, that's another issue.
Elven
Bag
artifact
space.
nearby.
Yeah.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
I mean, there's a lot, like, between the crafting and everything in here, like, at least I think some of the stuff in here, I think, trophies count towards bags problems, but a lot of crafting stuff doesn't. So, you know. The hell is that? Bottle of Thales, flames Our Lady. The wine, the hues that range from blood to fiber. Always in that order. In the south, take a single draught, shout, "She is with us," and throw the remainder into the fireplace. In the north, draw steel and march. What is that marked out? I don't know. Weird. I think I'm gonna wander back over here for a second. Always been a gamer, raised several gamers, and they're all working on their next gen. Although they aren't fond of Grand. Taking them out in Fortnite. So they stopped asking me to play. Maybe they'll learn to strafe eventually. Is Gran like a character, like in Fortnite? I'll be honest with you, I don't play Fortnite. Never have. I mean, the last time I actually enjoyed... The last time I enjoyed, like, FPS-like type games, and it was not like... And I don't think it was when they weren't multiplayer. At the time was... I really liked, I think it was Medal of Honor, the first one, when they stormed the beaches, like in Saving Private Ryan. So that was good, and I liked that whole game. What was and then I really liked Thief, and I also liked what was the Damn it, what was the one where... Splinter Cell, that's what it was. I was thinking of Splinter Cell. Those are the only types of those kind of games I liked, actually. Some of them, because of all, like, most of them involve, like, you know, either making extremely quick decisions to, you know, go in a direction or do something. Or, you know, you had to, or there was a strategy. So it was either slow or fast, right? I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like Tomb Raider. I like even like the updated Tomb Raider. Because a lot of it was you just had to make, you know, fast decisions quickly. Decide what you're going to do and do it. Or just react without thinking. So that's the camp. I guess this thing still goes up quite a bit. I'm more PvE, not PvP. Yeah, no. I mean, both. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna hurt. Why? Oh, it's this guy over here. The mage is fucking... The mage is dying now. Go back to this guy now. One side.
Tell me something, Solus. Do you think the servants here are happier than the people living under the Qun in Parvalan?
It doesn't matter if they are happy, it matters that they make you.
Whether to do their work or get tossed onto the street to starve.
Yes!
Got the camp up.
If a Ferelden servant decides that his life's goal is to become a poet, he can follow that dream.
Alright, so now we got this
Difficult,
up.
and he might fail, but
There's
the whole
something-
of society is not aligned to oppose him.
Where's the shard over here?
And
Where's
good
the
for
shard?
him.
How many servants actually go do that, though?
Almost none. What does that matter? Your Qun would crush the brilliant few for the mediocre many.
And then people feel like crap for failing, when the truth is the deck was stacked against them anyway.
Venatori orders. Members of the Venatori, we are close to unearthing the secrets of the old dwarves buried here. The Elder One will doubtless be pleased with our success. Be vigilant. While our work has gone well, the Inquisition and their false herald, me, are seen traveling towards the wastes. Travel together and go armed. Trevelyan may have no magic other than the anchor, but the damn old rogue has eluded death more times than can be natural. We cannot allow the Inquisition to take this place from us. If you are pressed, retreat to our main camp behind the Sunstop Mountains. Extra guards will be posted. The Elder One will prevail. Oh, and he's got a little arrow. Sketch of the Colossus tomb. It's in the ball sack of the statue. Okay, so just take note of that. Take note of that, Ravensburn. It's in Durdur. It's in the ball sack of the statue. That's the entrance to the tomb. It must be. They must be ball. The dwarves must have been Balsacian. You get up here. Looking not. Gotta be, so we'll go up top then. As I said, higher on a little bit. Where? Continue up the stairs to the top of this monstrosity. Oh, yeah, sure, for sure, Star Weaver. Thanks for dropping by. Anytime you want to come back and chat, you're more than welcome. Hit the follow button or whatever if you want to get notified. And thanks for the follow. Oh, we got a mosaic piece. And the skull. One shard. Not gonna lie, this was a very long way up here. For other than the view, be extremely disappointed in. Is there nothing else up here? I mean, there's a shard there. I think we wanted to go back down here, right? So that's like right. Why is there's one right beside this? Why? I think we're just gonna go here.
Nothing to report, sir.
Is this the shard over here somewhere? Yep. Oh, we missed one right at the entrance. I'm way ahead of you. This is your 4th month streaming. I'm almost at 50 followers, so I'm pleased. Just have to hit 3. That's an obstacle. Stay safe. Thanks. You can... Getting 3, it takes... I mean, it depends. Obviously, yeah, I've been doing it. What is it? We have 4 years now? Ravensburn? Playing Divinity 2, there you go. Yeah, 4 years. We've been up and down in viewers, but I mean, who cares? I mean, once you, like, I mean, we've been questioning our own affiliate thing anyways. Gotta switch over to Kofi. I wonder if we should just go up this way, if we can get up that way. Maybe this is the way. Nope. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go down here. We can go through the gate. Very pretty. Arthur's going this way. Claim this. What do we got? Stone over sky. A faint inscription in ancient dwarven script is carved in the archway. Let this gate be the stone over your head, home never forgotten, anchoring soil and sky. You got big dwarven statues. Is there no way to get up to that gate? Oh yeah, there's a path that way. You know what I was thinking, I'll be honest with you, Ravensburn, was you can actually mount a horse in this game, like, or other animals, but the speed doesn't really necessarily increase all that much. And you always have to jump out of it when you're in combat or whatever. So in some ways, like, I feel like I play this more like I play New World. Where I just, like, because I mean, looking around and seeing the views and stuff like that seems... Oh, I've already found this one. Right? Yeah. So this was a different way. So I didn't have to do that thing. That's kinda... oh. That's kind of bogus. I did that. There was a path and I didn't see it.
Excuse me. The air strips the throat.
You knew about the mount, right? No? It's on the screen right here. See, all the guys disappear. It's just you. Right. Oh. And we have to go over here? This guy respawned. The last word, Bo. The last word. Not the first. Not the second. Last. Right, there were guys in here, I remember. That's why we went back. Another bottle. Silent Plains Piquette. Okay. I hear voices. Go here first. Come up this side first. What? There. There's these guys right here. Alright. We did it. There's another one. Where'd he come from? We missed something there. Is there something there's supposed to be? Looks like I tried to cheat it and I couldn't cheat it. Alright guys, let's go. Bye. I'll have to go back where we went in. We came in. Tried to do the old behind the back, you know, the old pincer movement. Like do the old flank-a-rooney. Flank-a-rooney, but no.
Excuse me. The air strips the throat.
Oh, can't even do that. Alright, we're just going balls out. Oh man, I'm down.
All is in danger!
This place is massive. How long have they been here?
This must have been the Venatori's main camp. Come on, we should still find what they were after.
Well, there's another staff. Bloodwake the staff. Draft letter to the Venatori Magisters. It shames me to notice bickering among some of you. You perform a great work here. The dwarven relics in the tombs are instructions on replicating the masterpieces of one of their finest paragons. Lady Calpurna wishes us to retrieve them with all haste, and you know she speaks for the Elder One in all things. Remembers a time when this place was not a blasted wasteland, and if he desires its secrets brought up to the light, we shall obey, gladly without strife that delays us. I trust this will no longer be a concern. Well, and that cleared the west. Reading that. But I am disappointed there's seemingly no tomb here. They made us have to teleport back to the camp. Seemingly maybe the fastest way. Oh, we did get some level ups. Let's check our inventory. Let's see if we got weapons. So the last word is a step up from what I've got right now. So we'll go with that. Blood Wake. Oh, 797. Nope. Doesn't look like a good spot. He's at 157. It's definitely better on a thing, but I mean, some of those bonuses, plus 8 strength, plus 5 willpower, on a hit, gain 2 guard, plus 3% range defense. Need him to stay alive, so I think at this point, let's go to camp. And now we gotta head over. A portal. Oh. Hey, Orange. This is like Division. You have to hit them so many times to get a kill. A gorilla can kill with just one right place. True. This is not like you have this game and you couldn't finish it? What was the reasoning? Why couldn't you finish it? Too long? 'Cause it sucks? I don't know. I don't think it sucks, but I don't like the world of mechanics, the UI. Did you like the previous ones? Did you like Dragon Age 1 and 2? Dragon Age Origins and... God damn it, what am I gonna draw? You don't know why you bought it? Well, that's why I asked if you bought the other Dragon Ages. I mean, there's a lot of people that bought Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, and then like they played this, and it was like there are a lot of stuff that's totally different than the other two. Sometimes you score a game to discover you don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I never actually, like, see, the thing is, when I played it, I got to a certain point and I stopped. Not close enough to Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, you could play it, like I said, in the other mode like this, where you're positioning everybody. Oh, wait. I think this is something. Isn't it? No. Oh, so to the left is where you have a camp.
Spoke of seeing death and destruction. Did you fight in a war?
There are struggles across Thedas at any given time. I doubt you would have heard it.
An elven skirmish?
In a manner of speaking. And you?
I was a soldier, and well, you know how it is.
I do indeed.
Where's the camp? I thought the camp was right over here. Yeah, that's it up on the hill there. You got it on sale at least? Okay. I'm hoping to get this. I hope we get this one last tomb here today. What is this up here? Rift? Guard. Hunting is a popular pastime. First, find and kill a legendary beast. That's another rift. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess let's go get this. We back requisitions? What do you want to do? Courtyard upgrade? Main watchtower? I think we're gonna need sun ointment. Better than Reese's peanut butter cups. Nothing. Like, I mean, the only way I could really answer that question seriously would be if you said, what's better? What's better than one Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup? I'd say 2 Reese's peanut butter cup. What? Cold or frozen Reese's peanut butter cups? Okay. I was unaware. I've never tried them frozen. Alright, so we're going... Oh, she's gonna give me more fucking things. Where are you? You always wander off. There you are.
Dispatch for you.
Unless you're allergic to peanuts. The way they aren't melting on you and aren't sticking to the paper sucks to be you. True. Well, I mean, I don't know how much of it's really peanut butter, though. I mean,
What is it?
it tastes like sugary peanut butter. But, I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't have them anymore. Because there's too much sugar in those for me to actually have. And I would rather choose something, like if I was gonna indulge in a little extra sugar, then I'd probably go for something like a cheesecake. Alright, we're going in biz. New York cheesecake with raspberry and blackcurrant ruffling. It's a very good, that's very good. Sounds like a very good cheesecake. cheesecake variety pack. I've actually like the I'll be honest with you, the Cheesecake Factory's cheesecake kind of sucks. I don't know what they were like before they became like they started doing frozen cheesecakes and selling them. I don't know what they were like before, but they kind of suck now. I have had a frozen one at the restaurant. Well, the thing is that the restaurant now sells the frozen ones. That's the crazy part, right? Not the junk ones from Costco. No. Like if you go to a Cheesecake Factory now and you want to take a cheesecake out, they basically give you a frozen one. Oh, I swear to God, like I went to go for my birthday. I think I want to say it was 2 years ago. It was during the it was during COVID. It was during COVID. No, it's a big one. It's like there's only like 2 or 3 Cheesecake Factories like in Toronto. And it's the one at Yorkdale Mall. It was COVID. And basically what ended up happening was like I ordered, like I could have got one at the store. I could have got one at the like in the freezer at the supermarket. But then instead I ordered one from the store for my birthday. And so we went to go pick it up, and then they delivered it, like, so they brought it out to the car, and it was literally like the same cheesecake that they offer in the thing, like in the same packaging, still frozen. They said just like put it out to thaw for the day or whatever, and then it'll be ready to serve. And I was like, could have just fucking bought that at the fucking grocery store. Why did I drive out here for like frozen cheesecake? So, anyways, really disappointed. Okay, well, I mean, you could be right, like, I think the only other one, like, I never actually went into it was, like, I was in Kansas City and they had one in the their special shopping district. So many tourists up to 2 hours wait, they can't make them fast enough. Well, I mean, I hate to say it, Orange, you know, I don't see myself traveling like on I think that's going to be like a 9-hour flight just to get some cheesecake. I don't know if the others are like that. I mean, again, it was during COVID too, right? So I mean, maybe they could use the COVID excuse that, you know, they didn't have their chefs in, so they were just serving the frozen ones. Why is this? That's just weird. At least that's helpful. Why I was having problems. So I don't want. Alright, so let's see here. I think I'm gonna have to deal with this inventory problem. Hey Orange, by the way, have you seen the trailer? Like the recent trailer? I know it's been like a week or something since you've been in here, hasn't it? We added another trailer. I did another trailer. I mean, another one, yeah, with like 3 games in it. This one, New World, and Neverwinter. Here you go. You can watch it. There you go. You hate the brain? I'm wondering if they'll ever bring it back again. Have you been paying attention to what's going on there? I mean, they just did a post like yesterday on like inventory updates and more. You don't think they have any programmers left? It will do the easiest and make more changes so you buy more. I mean, they did a new area, so I mean they must have some. They have an art team there still. It's it's to be seen what they have as far as like, I mean they have hunts in the area. Like maybe they did an improvement on the hunts from like Sharndar. But anyways, that's not too far off. They did these bag changes. I don't know what. So finding and filtering items, like a find feature for your bags. Inventory management, bag management, so you can arrange your bags to be like your favorite bag for refinement. You know, you can put whatever you want to go into certain bags if you want. So by bag, so then they have moving multiple items now in inventory. We can click on multiple items and move them one, like a big slot of them at the same time as opposed to one at a time or whatever. They added like a potion tray menu. Like, so when you have a drop down list, like on PC, like they do on Xbox, where you can click on it and then select what you want to go in the slot. There's an injury kit so you can use from the HUD now, so you don't have to search for them in your bag. Like there's ones that are auto use. They have a default name for companions. They've pinned a currency display at the top of the window. So when you're in an area, you know what currency you're actually like collecting and where you're at. You don't have to keep stop and looking. Something about vanity pets, I don't know. What one's summoned, I guess. Like in a separate section versus the ones that are not. And then you can buy additional fashion library slots for AD. So I don't know, I mean, the last one you can definitely say that you want new gameplay, like non-combat stuff, new non-combat quests, new city, a new city. Like you mean like when they did Schultz or something? I don't think you're gonna get story like
Law has asserted itself.
oh, Baldur's Gate. I don't think you're gonna get Baldur's Gate ever because they don't have the license for Baldur's Gate.
If no one else will do it, someone has to step up.
I think that's one of your biggest problems. That, and you know what's kind of any other city? Well, you know what's kind of cool? It's kind of crazy. Like, so somebody was talking to me. I think it was I was talking to Templars, and one of the things that like they were talking about was like they were talking about the movie, right? Neverwinter. Did I have that? Still, it should come up still, right? Nope. That's not gonna work. I hope they don't screw this up. That movie could open the door to so many things. Even never could benefit. Yeah. There was a I saw like an interactive map. Maybe I type in interactive. Because I don't know if it was I mean, this is your standard, right? Where you can see on the right here. So it's got Black Lake Desert, Protector's Enclave, Never Death Graveyard, the Chasm, and Tower District. And that's basically like the map that we use, right? I mean, is that actually from like us? Like from, I guess, Neverwinter Wiki, so it could be. But there was another one that was this one is definitely this one is Neverwinter, like the game, isn't it? Uh, I can't find the interactive one. There were multiple hooks for another storylines in the different areas of Neverwinter but most of them are gone now, and the reworked ones, but the famous big cities. Those are too much work according to many devs and higher ups. Bad. I just don't want a piddly new. The wiki is so outdated, I fear starting a fresh one would probably be easier. So that maybe this is closer to what I was thinking. I don't know how big this picture is. No, well, it did load. Yeah, not there. This is closer. So you guys can sort of see this, right? So you've got. See what around when I bring this up. You suck. So you can see your Cloak Tower down here. You got the Fallen Tower, Shard of Night, River District, House of 1,000 Faces, Black Lake District, Castle Never is like in the middle. Then you got Hall of Justice, the Moonstone's Mask, Fisher's Front at the top, Pirate's Skyhold, Protector's Enclave, the Winged Wyvern, Neverwinter, Pauper Section, Neverwinter, Neverdeath, Main Graveyard, the Wall, and you got the Chasm down here. So I mean, for the most part, that's like a lot of the main areas, even though they were instanced and essentially part of the same city. There was never like, I mean, you have like you had the bridges, but there was never any river like that was noticeable, right? That was running through the city. I guess they didn't really do a very good job of water, simulating water before, because like the river, there's no river. Like, I mean, Moonstone Mask is like basically floating above the city. But is that something I'm missing in the story, that it's floating above the city? Was that something to do with? Yeah, the river sucks. I'll be honest with you, I never even noticed it. I didn't even, like, when I looked at the maps, I was like, there's a fucking river? Where's the river? Because, like, the Moonstone Mask floating above the sky, I didn't notice any river. Anywho, I think so. What's your feeling on tomorrow? Do you want to go in? We have tomorrow. We could come back to this, or we could go to like New World. If I go to New World, if you haven't already gotten the drop, then you get the drop because I think it runs to the 13th of October. They lost the original programmer, so they can't make big changes. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I think the thing is that they've lost the knowledge base. Because, I mean, if it was programmed in C, and then all they've been hiring is C# players, I think they're, like, C# programmers, they're pretty limited on what they can do, unless they switch to a new engine. Like, honestly, that's the bottom line. I think they're going to be pretty limited on what they can do without switching to a new engine. It's not, it's a proprietary engine. It's not a regular engine. It's not. What do you mean? Like, it's not C+? It's not C that it's programmed in? Yeah, it's a proprietary engine. I think it, like, I'm not sure. No, it's not. No, I know it's not Unreal Engine or Unity. I know it's not. Like, in fact, I actually thought that they bought the engine off BioWare, like back in the day, like from basically, I thought it was the same engine that Dragon Age was using. I don't know that they, like, I think that a lot of that spaghetti code that you're talking about, Dirter, is gone. Like, that was one of the things that I think No Worries did, like, for a large part, is they cut out a lot of the spaghetti code, like, at least in large portions of the game, and then they inputted, like, statistics, so that they, like, they can get more information out of the game that they couldn't get before. You talk to a dev, that's why you know. What, about what? The engine? Or about the level of spaghetti code that's still left there? Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, I talked to Chris about it too. I knew that the engine was. The, like, I mean, that's why they were already talking about, like, they were like, literally there were talks about Neverwinter 2.0. There were talks about it, about a new engine, and then and potentially even a new game. It's a Frankenstein, yeah. But I mean, that's gone. Like, that went, like, honestly, that went with Magic Legends. When Magic Legends, like, blew up, that was it. So what do you guys think? New World tomorrow to see if you can get a code? Like, see if you can get the drop or what? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what Embracer, like, I don't know what Embracer's going to do with them. They're just going to run it until it dies or what? I don't know. Maybe, like, you'll be rather late at home tomorrow? That's okay. Let me see here. I'm live. It says I'm live. I'll raid, is there in there? I'm on for Matash, and he's playing Magic the Gathering as a sponsor. I was watching it and it seemed horrible. Too bad too. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like Magic? Like, what do you mean Magic the Gathering? You mean the card game? Maybe I have to do maybe this thing. I'm just. Oh, okay. I don't know why I can't see. Yeah, they refunded all the purchases. Yeah. There's only 3 of us, so who cares? I was trying to see, I was kind of interested what the new raid thing does. But whatever. It's not a big deal. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Probably will be a new world. Me trying to get used to maybe how the new dungeon queue thing works and refresh myself on how to actually play my character in there. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Take it easy.